Good afternoon and welcome to my channel, Curly Girly Hope. I don't really do my curly videos anymore, my curly hair videos, because I pretty much got it to how I want. But I want to go over the lupus again, totally different than what I had been going over. My boyfriend's mom had stayed here for 3 weeks, and sometimes there's days where I just can't take care of myself. There's days where I just want to lay around. I can't get much done. I'm tired. I'm sore. The headaches. Sometimes the headaches are god-awful. But she was here for exactly 3 weeks. And in that 3 weeks, I had no rest. The only rest I got was when I slept. And I didn't really sleep a lot because I would sleep like 3 or 4 hours. And then she would call through the monitor my name and have me come downstairs to take her to the bathroom. So I was getting no sleep. I was getting no rest. I was constantly doing laundry. I was doing not only mine and my boyfriend's laundry, but I was also doing hers. She was dirtying 2 pairs of pants a day, the blanket that was on the couch, and then the sheet. Usually I have to wash both of them a day. The blanket and the sheet is one load. I would constantly have to do towels. I would constantly have to do most of her laundry, and then keep up with mine and my boyfriend's. Constantly doing dishes. My dishwasher went, our dishwasher went the day she came. I went to go turn the dishwasher on, and it wasn't making the spinny noise. So I was like, great. So not only do I have to take care of her while he's at work, I have to take care of her when he comes home. I have to take care of her in the middle of the night. It was exhausting. It was so exhausting, by the way, that I couldn't even think straight. I couldn't even think of things that I needed to do. But I fought through those 3 weeks. I fought so hard. I got everything done. I had my house cleaned. I had all the laundry almost kept up. I had the dishes kept up. I had my doggies kept up. I had his mom pretty much kept up. And I had my boyfriend kept up. I was making breakfast for him and her every morning. I was making dinner for all of us every night. And I would give her 2 to 3 snacks a day. I would give her her morning pills. I would give her her night pills. And let me tell you, we took her home this past Saturday. Saturday the 3rd, I believe it was. And I came home that night and I collapsed. I told my boyfriend, I said, oh my God. He goes, I know. He goes, we have our life back. His mom is a wonderful person. I love his mom so much. She's really good. She treats her family well, which is good. She just needed some extra time. After she came out of the nursing home, she needed somebody to help her, and we were the ones to help her. She couldn't go home where her daughter and her son-in-law and her grandson lived because they had coronavirus. They tested positive for it, and they finally tested negative for it. So 4 days after she tested negative the second time for it, we took her home that Saturday, and it was hot here. And that day we took her home, I told my boyfriend, I said, you know, I'm really not feeling good. And it was like kind of toward, like almost about the time we were taking her home. And it didn't make any sense because I thought I was nauseated, my head hurt. I just wasn't overall feeling good. And I really didn't want to go to her house to drop everything off because her stuff filled both of our cars. And I was like, I can't, it's like I had no energy. So we took her to her house. We came back, and that's, like I said, you guys, I dropped. I thought, I can't do anymore. I cannot do anymore. So then the next day, I was fine. I was fine. I still felt a little, like, nauseated, and I'm like, what is going on? I hope I don't have coronavirus. Well, I did not know this, but I had researched lupus, and it says that one of the things, the symptoms, is that you can have heat intolerance with your lupus, and it will give you all these symptoms. And I had just about every single one of the symptoms, and I was like, that's what it has to be. It's got to be my lupus. And so the not Sunday, but Monday, which was yesterday, Jason had went to work, and I went out to his mom's house to make sure everything was okay, and to take 3 things that we forgot to give her. And right before I got to her house, I thought I was going to get sick. And I'm like, why do I feel sick? I'm so nauseated. I went into her house. I still felt that way. I came home. After about 2 hours, I started feeling a little better. So I couldn't understand it. So are there any of you that have like a heat intolerance? And I should have known this. Because it was, well, my whole life I've been very intolerant to heat in the sun. My whole family, when they go, especially me and my mom, my whole family, they go outside. They can be in the sun 2 or 3 hours in the pool. They'll get a really, really nice tan. Me and my mom, we burn. And I always ask my mom, why do I burn and nobody else does? And she could never answer that. Well, and I would always burn on my nose, on my cheeks, on my forehead, and then right in here. And surprisingly, I don't get the butterfly rash on my face. I never have. But when I was younger, I used to get, which I thought was rosacea. So now I'm wondering if it was like just a little bit of the malar rash appearing through my skin. I don't know. I mean, that's something I question, because really I think that when I was about 9 or 10 years old was when I got lupus, because that's when I started having problems with my knees. My mom said it's just growing pains, don't worry about it, and I started getting, my legs started going numb and tingling. I thought that had something to do with just poor circulation. My mom would always say, you just probably have poor circulation. Another thing is heartburn, GERD, acid reflux. My mom's got it really bad. I got it really bad. And I'm wondering if that is another symptom of lupus and or fibromyalgia, because my mom's got fibromyalgia as well. And one more thing. What was I going to say? Oh, vitamin D levels. My vitamin D levels, I've never been able to get past a 30. Every single time I get blood work done, and I get the blood work done for the vitamin D levels, I can never get past, I think it's like 28 or 29. And I know it's got to be 39 or higher to be normal. I've never been able to get it up high. I don't know if it's because of the fibro, of the lupus, or it could just be that I live in a northern state, Michigan. So there's a bunch of factors that come into play with my vitamin D levels and my pain and everything else. And when did I get lupus? How long have I had it? Because I've had symptoms a very long time. I mean, I'm 50 years old. If I had lupus when I was young, I've had it my whole life. It's just this past, like, 4 or 5 years just came crashing down and burning, literally burning pain. My hip, I woke up this morning and I told Jason, I said, honey, I don't think I'm going to the store today. But I made it to one store. I couldn't make it to the second store because as soon as I got out of the one store, actually when I was in the store, I thought I was going to get sick. And when I got out of the store, I had my mask on, and I was literally, I almost threw up in my mask because I was so nauseated. And, you know, the heat is really bad here right now. I think it was supposed to be 93 or 94 here today. I don't know if the heat index was supposed to be high or not, but I'm telling you, I cannot stand the heat. I know everybody's like, don't complain about the heat because winter's right around the corner. I don't care. I don't like cold because it hurts my neuropathy. I don't like heat because my body can't handle it. If I could live in a state or anywhere that never got hotter than 75, I would be happy. I would be happy. But I wouldn't want the cold, which sucks because the cold hurts my feet, my neuropathy. Sorry, you guys, but my hand is starting to hurt. So with the lupus, and I've noticed, well, like my skin and all that, I've showed you in my last video, my skin and everything, the nodule on my, this finger and everything. Just 2 days ago, this has happened. I'm like, what the heck is that? What the heck is that? I mean, seriously? It could be because I've been washing my hands a lot, but I lotion them up. I lotion them up like crazy. And it's the same finger. It's the same finger that's got the nodule on the right there on the knuckle. So if you guys have any interesting stories, interesting lupus stories on how you came, how you found out you had lupus, how you were diagnosed with lupus, leave a comment below, and I would love for you guys to share your stories. I have a lot more that I can say, but my hand is getting numb. And I'm going to close this out, and maybe I'll come back on here tomorrow and make another video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm glad you guys came and watched my video, and I'd like you to become part of my family. So if you would hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, you can be notified of all my future videos. And we can talk about lupus, we can talk about curly hair, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.